Cooking Up a Storm, sponsored by West Virginia Northern Community College Culinary Arts Program.
We're cooking up a storm at West Virginia Northern Community College, their culinary program, and today we're talking turkey.
Talking turkey, yes. Turkey and green beans.
Green beans go well with turkey. And I like this one because I'm going to show you how to brine a turkey, right?
Correct.
I use a dry brine, and it's interesting. We're just using the breast of the turkey here, and you brought up something that was kind of interesting. A lot of your guests like turkey, the white meat. They don't like the dark meat, so you make a bunch of breasts for them.
Right. We can buy breasts only, and that's what we use because the majority of our customers want that.
That's true. So you don't have to make a whole bird. You can just get a couple turkey breasts.
Right.
You like a wet brine over a dry brine. Why?
It's just what I'm used to. It's what I prefer.
Okay.
I mean, I like the brine because, again, the whole purpose of a brine is to stop it from drying out as you're cooking. That's the whole purpose.
You're going to get, your meat is going to be more moist when you brine your bird.
Correct. That is correct.
Because I get like salt. The main reason why, because we do a whole bird. We do 2 whole birds, actually. And we do the salt just because I don't have a container big enough to put whole birds in.
Well, we use 5-gallon buckets.
Yeah.
So we have 5-gallon buckets that we get specifically for that. Or
so you get them at the hardware store and just dunk them in there?
Sure.
Yeah.
Or if you want to go for a bigger pot or bigger food service thing, that's what we do when we brine stuff because we'll brine this stuff overnight.
Yeah.
So
it is. If you haven't brined your bird, I know they have a lot of kits too around the holidays. You can get brining kits, but you're gonna, it's pretty simple ingredients here. You just have a couple things. This is cider you have in here.
Yeah,
right?
I have apple cider, which hard to find unless it's this time of year.
Yeah.
And water, salt, bay leaf, and allspice.
Allspice.
So we're gonna add our water and cider in here.
Look at that, 2 hands.
Add our salt, bay leaf, allspice.
The salt's important with a brine, right?
Right, because that's what helps. Because what salt does naturally is dry something out.
Yeah.
So what it does is help replace some of the meat with moisture.
And you would do this overnight, and you'd obviously want to put this in the fridge overnight.
Correct. You put it in the fridge overnight.
Okay.
Well, while that's going to sit there,
making our beans.
We're working our beans. So we've got our bacon in here,
which they make at West Virginia Northern Community College.
Now, what I'm making is Southern style green beans. I learned this technique when I lived in the South.
I thought you were going to say when you were in the North.
Yeah, no, when I lived in the South.
Yeah.
The key about Southern style green beans is they have to cook for a long time.
Like what are we talking long time?
Well, it depends on how much. So a pan this size needs to cook for about an hour, hour and a half. If you're making, like when we make beans for 200 or 300 people, we're talking 4 or 5 hours. So I know.
They turn to mush?
Yeah.
So that's what you're looking for.
Now, the thing you have to understand, Southern style green beans are not about nutrition. They are not. They're about flavor. They're about taste. You use canned green beans, and you cook them down, and just let them cook, and they just. I learned in the South from a lady called Miss Lola and Miss Edith that you put a potato in the pot. You know what that potato's for?
I have no clue.
When the potato is done, mushy, like we would make mashed potatoes, the green beans are done.
It's the canary in the coal mine.
Yes. It's your signal that it's done.
Wow.
And then we used to, when I worked in one of the education accounts, we would serve that potato and people would fight over it.
It doesn't add starch to the whole thing?
I mean, it adds a little bit, but nothing. Yeah.
That's what I was going to be my guess, but I didn't want to sound stupid.
So I've added my beans and my bacon are going in there.
What was all that liquid with the beans? Was that from the can?
It's from the can, and then nope. And then I added a little bit of water because I knew I'd need some. So you want to make sure they're covered. So these are going to simmer
for a good hour.
At least an hour.
Okay.
Okay. So while that's simmering,
look, a whole day has passed by.
That's right. We got our turkey breast set up here.
Okay.
Let me get some things out of my way here.
We think there's a turkey breast in there.
There is, I promise. We're going to take our turkey breast out of there. This has been marinating for a while.
And best is overnight, right?
Best is overnight, yes. Best is overnight. Now you notice we leave the skins on. If you don't have the skins on, that's okay.
Yeah.
And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this in the oven.
That won't dry it out if you don't have the skin on?
Not necessarily. Again, keep an eye on it.
Okay.
So you want to cook that to what temp? I'm quizzing you.
Oh,
Poultry goes
it's
to-
over here. It's over here on
Right.
the wall. It's 100. I was gonna guess 160. I was so close.
165.
165.
Right, that's where you want to go with that.
Yeah.
Because any poultry, you want to go to 165.
And you can now. How would you do that? You stick a thermometer in there,
You have
right?
the instant read thermometer. That's
Okay.
correct. Okay.
So that's gonna take a while. That's gonna take a while.
Right.
And
So
we're gonna take a little break.
we're gonna take a little break and we're gonna come back.
Okay. After this.
I was the first in my family to go to college.
I was looking to switch careers.
I wanted the highest quality, but most affordable option for a degree.
No matter where you are in life, West Virginia Northern Community College can make your dream of a college degree a reality, with over half of our students being first-generation college students and free tuition for many programs. Northern is the right choice for you.
I can go to college. West Virginia Northern Community College. You belong here.
Okay, Chef Chris, this has been in the oven for about a half an hour until it's reached an internal temperature of 165 degrees.
That is correct.
And our breast is done, turkey breast. And you're gonna show us how to carve it. Let me see if this is the way I would carve it. This is bone, right?
No, it's boneless.
Oh, it is boneless?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would carve it like this.
Correct. I want to show you something about carving, especially when it's boneless. It just makes it easier. It gives you a better looking product.
Because I take it off the bone of the bird. Oh, you do it at an angle.
Mm-hmm. Why do I do it at an angle? Any ideas?
So the juices.
Because I make something that big look that big.
Oh, it's
a
an
visual-
illusion.
It's an illusion,
Like David Copperfield.
pretty much.
See, I thought it had something to do with keeping it juicier or something, but no.
No, it's presentation. You know, as chefs, we like to have everything looking pretty, right?
Exactly.
So
That
we'll
does look pretty.
lay that across there. You could lay, since this is an apple brine, you could put some applesauce on there, just regular gravy for that matter.
Uh-huh.
And then we also have our green beans, our southern style green beans right now.
When you take it off of the bird, if you're cooking a whole bird, I like to take like the whole breast off and have it just like how you have.
Right,
But
it's
then-
just a whole lot easier to work with.
But is there a way to like do that? Cut up a bird, like a whole bird. Like what would you start with? Would you start with taking off the breast and then would you rip off the
I like to
drums?
take off the breast first because
Okay.
the legs balance it. If
Okay.
you take the legs first, the whole bird becomes lopsided
Yeah.
and it doesn't balance.
Okay.
Take the breasts off, then you crack the legs off.
And what do you do when you take off the legs afterwards? You just leave
usually,
them?
I usually leave them on a drumstick, and
Yeah.
that's how my kids eat them.
Yeah, someone just comes in
Just
and
eat 'em.
Yeah, eat them.
So let's take a taste here, Jeff.
Okay. It looks delicious. You don't even need gravy or anything with it. You like gravy on top of turkey?
Yeah. Try that. See what you
It
think.
doesn't look like the turkey in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
No, it doesn't.
No. Oh,
See that? Taste that cider? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Applesauce actually will go with that.
it would. I like that. That is really good. Well, I'm impressed how much flavor that cider gave.
Try the green beans. Yes, I'm just forcing food down you, Jeff.
Like my grandma would do. Oh, this is good. Would you like them a little more mushier?
I'm good with that.
You go with that? That's
I'm
the
good with that.
texture you're looking for?
That's what I'm looking for, yep.
That's good. So we got southern green beans, this turkey breast. This is a great option. You don't want to make the whole bird, and you know your family really just eats the white meat anyhow.
Especially since it takes less time.
Uh-huh.
You downsize the size, it takes less time. So if you're getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, you put that bird in the oven,
Yeah.
you can sleep until 6.
And you still have a bird though, right? For leftovers, is that what you do it for? Or? Okay.
We do one whole bird. Again, we do it the same way. We brine it, we cook it, actually the same exact cooking method.
Yeah.
But so we have some dark meat.
Okay.
Because based on my clientele, I can only get rid of about one dark meat's worth of birds.
Wow. give us a try, especially the marinade, and not even for the holidays, but not even just a normal Sunday or something like that.
Yeah, make a sandwich. Perfect for leftovers. Put that sandwich on there.
Yeah.
Put some mustard cheese on there.
Yeah.
Nice grilled cheese.
We need to make turkey, I think, more than just at Thanksgiving.
You're correct.
And this is a perfect way to do it. The turkey breast. You showed us how to do it. Great flavor. You outdid yourself. Great job,
right.
Chef Chris.
Thank you.
Till next time, we're cooking up a storm.
Cooking Up a Storm, sponsored by West Virginia Northern Community College Culinary Arts Program.